Yeah.
This
So
is the worst episode on my podcast.
No, this is the best episode in your podcast.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Are you ready to be a granddad, Tom?
I don't know. I just take life as it comes.
Oh, come on. When do you want to talk about it? Have you thought about it at all?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would be like, dude, you've ruined your life. But I would be like, okay, this is gonna be. We'll figure this out.
At any age, you ruined your life? Like, he's like, I'm having kids at 30.
No, that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
How old are you right now?
I'm 17.
Whew! It's a wrap, bro.
I
It's a
was-
wrap. You got 3 years of not being a granddad.
Come on.
telling you.
I think the vasectomy is in order then.
That's something I'm hearing that people are doing younger. I'm like, I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
Up against the vasectomy?
Nah.
They won't.
I
let-
heard it destroys your well-being and like a lot of your like manly stuff, like lowers your testosterone, stuff like
Man,
that.
baby mamas will fuck your whole life up.
That's true.
Wow.
That is true. That is true.
They will
is true.
destroy everything.
Eric, you look like you got something to say, or you're trying not to say.
No, I got none.
All right.
You know, if you got rid of some of your testosterone, if I could get rid of some of my testosterone when I was 17, 18, I don't think it would have been the worst thing that could have happened to me.
Yeah.
You had too much back then.
I had too much yesterday.
Right. It's funny say like my joke on that used to be the doctor told me that it would be like it could lower it by whatever. Like
You haven't thought about
30%.
being a grandfather at all.
Till today.
I hadn't really. No, I hadn't really. In the context of more like that would be all, like I think of it more as like I don't want you to do that until you're ready, but I also know you're never going to be ready. Like you're never going to be like, because that's what Serena and I had been before you. We were like, we'll just wait till we're ready. And then we're like, we can't wait
How
till
many
we're ready.
months?
We'll be too old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
How many months until you're 18?
Turn 18 in January.
Okay.
So
So
I don't know how many months
at
that
your
is.
age right now is right about when I had my first kid.
really,
Yeah.
it's way harder than you think it is.
no, I bet.
Nah, it's mad easy, dog.
All right, whatever, dude.
I say just go for it. Man. Do what you gotta do. Go get a tattoo and have a baby, baby.
No, so, but yeah, I've thought it's not something I'm like, well, give me grandkids, you know what I mean? I just,
Yeah.
it is overall a cool experience to have it's different than you think it's going to be or whatever. And it's, it's very cool to have a kid. I think so. I mean, but I have to say that to you. I mean, you're my kid. If you take a walk out of the room, we'll get and put on the noise canceling headphones. We'll get some real answers. No. But it is. It's awesome. So I don't want you to not have that experience and do something that like could stop that by getting a vasectomy that might affect you different when you're younger because it's maybe not
You
finished growing.
do feel differently. Like I feel like getting a vasectomy young. I don't know. I think there's got to be a better way. Like,
I mean, abstinence.
Gotta be a better.
yeah, I definitely go abstinence. That's the best
But
way.
everybody says abstinence and it sounds it's 100% effective, yada, yada, yada. It's like one of the most painful ones, though, just like internally.
Yeah.
Like, it just hurts.
Yeah, that's how you get a porn
core.
addiction.
Yeah.
That's how you get a porn addiction.
That's right.
No, but for you, I would definitely suggest abstinence. Because anything else is going to backfire.
JD's so afraid of having kids.
I'm telling you.
He got a
get
condom.
burned.
Y'all
right
don't
now.
understand. I can have a baby tomorrow. I don't care. I got the money now. But I'm telling you, for thin white guys, I'm telling you, it just happens. I remember my friend was helping. What was he doing?
That don't make no sense.
He was going.
She does. My wife does have like three. Like her half sister has 3 sons, and they are incredibly productive at producing children.
Only takes one friend in every group has to get pregnant to save all the other friends.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like one of his friends has to have a kid so that they can all look at it and go, ugh. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It really does take that.
My homeboy had a kid like senior year of high school, and he was been the biggest advocate of us not having a kid. The whole he's like, I love my daughter. I do anything for her. Y'all need to not do this shit. Like, he's been screaming. I'm telling you, I'm not making this up.
Yeah.
At UNCG, the thin white guys were just bringing home the most. Not saying it's a good thing or whatever, but I'm saying it was just happening. It was just it's just easier. It's just you fit most of the things that most people find attractive. Most people are white. Okay, check. People think average body type is whatever. Okay, you're not, check. And like I said, as long as he's not a dick, you in there. That's 3 of them.
And you don't even have to not be a dick either. It's a
and
day.
people just want a fucking college. They're like, my parents ain't around. For the first time in my life, I can do whatever I want. They're just trying to make some mistakes.
Yeah, I remember. I think if I could tell myself, I wish I would have known that back. I wasn't aware of. I didn't take advantage of my opportunities.
When did you start doing comedy though?
Missed it.
Yeah. When did I start doing comedy?
Yeah. At what age?
It was 24, 25.
Yeah. You use up all your good hoe years doing comedy. It is what it is, but that's just why it didn't pan out like that. Because you're just so focused on this craft.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I like to dig the person I'm with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like a relationship.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that you're talking JD. There is some truth to that because I would do stuff that would work, and I'd be like, that worked, and people are like, it's.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm talking to him. Ask Seth. Seth, his wife's beautiful. Is Seth smooth? No. We all know Seth is not smooth at all.
I don't think I'm super smooth, but
something
not mean.
Yo, it's mean of you to say at all.
No,
yeah, you could have left it.
Seth, every time Seth, it's always a circle of black guys after the mics, and Seth always walks up and then always announces he's walking up, which is not smooth. Every day since we met him.
What's he say?
Just something different.
Heidi-ho!
Something different every time. Hey, fellas, like it's always something.
Because it makes you laugh.
It is. But I'm like, why are you doing that? It's funny, but also why are you doing that? But it is funny.
That's why. Making you laugh brings joy to people.
Skinny, white, and a third thing, you good. Just whatever that third thing is, just be halfway decent at it. You're fine.
I was hanging out with somebody, and we ordered some food, and they were like, "Yeah, just send me a thing on Venmo to remind me to pay you." I was like, "I'm not gonna do that. Just pay me, you know." But then I started wanting, like, I always think it's weird if I see a couple Venmo each other for like stuff. You know what I mean? Like, do you and your girl Venmo each other?
Nah. I just use cash really.
Yeah. So that's why I think you have more money than I do. But I think it's like, I think the Venmo thing is weird, right? Because if I see people who live together Venmoing each other, it's like, why do you not like each other to pay for each other's lunch on occasion? It seems strange to me, you know? But then I was sitting there thinking about it with this kid, and I think, like, your generation has solved so many fucking problems, you know? Like, I was asking, which streaming service would you keep if you could only keep one? He was like, fucking YouTube, because then you get all of them. It's a smart thought. I wouldn't have thought that, right? And so the Venmo thing.
I don't even use YouTube.
I use it every day.
Yeah,
Every
people
day.
use it every
Yep.
day. So I was thinking with the Venmo thing, I think it's a way that people avoid arguments. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are just like, oh, you owe me money, I'll just send you a Venmo. It's a reminder.
Yeah.
My generation, we just get in a grudge. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like, oh, Tom never fucking paid me, this son of a
I
bitch.
had the
But you
same
just
thing
don't
happen.
remember. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Venmo has saved a bunch of friendships and relationships because you do just forget to pay. It's not a malicious thing. You know what I mean? But so it's an interesting thing.
I found it interesting. Somebody will owe me $100 or whatever, and be like, "Yeah, you owe me. Like, let me get just let me. I'll PayPal it to you." And I'm like, "I don't have PayPal." And they're like, "Okay."
Yeah, sucks to be you. I got PayPal.
I would have paid you $100.
I would have paid you.
Yo, you gotta get PayPal. I swear to God, you fucking up.
Or Cash App is what it is. Cash
And
App.
I'll give
Yeah,
you
I'm like,
like-
I don't have Cash App. And they're like,
If
yes.
you're doing a show, they're like, hey man, you got PayPal? And you're like, nah. They're like, oh, you gotta download PayPal. I'm like, you can't just, there's no other way to get me this money? Like, nah, PayPal.
Yeah.
I hate that, man. But also, cash is a flex. Because it's like, you're so rich, you don't need your money to be doing anything for you. You just have it. It's not working for you. It's not doing anything. You just got it.
Well, it's either a flex or you're just broke.
That is also.
It's also more.
Yeah, he's right. It's a flex, so it's just like I only got $20.
Yeah.
So I want to hold on to it to make sure I still got it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I feel like cash is convenient. We go to like digital stuff and credit cards and all that. I think that's all fucking great. I'd rather just have cash.
Cash isn't real to me, man.
This
like
motherfucker. Say it like
No.
SpongeBob, bro. I'm not listening.
No, because when you gave me the cash the other day, and then like I went to go get gas, and I used that cash, and then I went away. I was like, I didn't even have to pay for that, and then I was like, wait, yeah, I did. But like in my mind, it's like, because like I'd always use card growing up. I never used cash, and then now I get cash, and it's like, oh, it's not in my account, so it's not like I even have it at all.
That's
like a
very
prop.
interesting to me.
Yeah. That's the opposite way for me, honestly. Like,
Really.
Because you're stuck with me using cash. Like
Yeah.
that's how, when you earn your money from me and I give you your pay, like,
yeah, that's cash.
Yeah.
I don't have a bank account or anything. I have my mom's card for gas and like food. Like,
Yeah.
But
You don't have a bank account?
I don't have a bank account. I have a Cash App,
Gotcha.
but I rarely use it. I have like 92 cents in there. Still doing better than you.
There you are. By 91 cents.
Yo.
But yeah, I feel like if the cash is coming out of my wallet, I'm like, damn, this sucks.
If it comes out of my account, then I'm like, oh, this sucks. But
Yeah.
if it's in my wallet, it's like I don't even have it. It's
Yeah.
I
like
wonder if that'll flip when you have an account.
Probably.
Yeah.
Your relationship with money's not. I was doing cash all the time. It's like you hold on to your money like this. So you're just afraid to invest anything. You're afraid to try anything, and you just want to hold on to your money.
I don't give a
But
fuck.
the moment you start investing your money and you start seeing some returns, you're like, okay, I can use this money to do X, Y, and Z.
Is that what you're doing now?
Yeah.
So how long did it take for you to get to the age where you were over the anxiety about money and bills and like,
Now, this year.
Right.
I mean, I've always wanted to, but everybody's like, you should invest this, invest that. I'm like, bro, by the time I pay everything I need to pay, I got like $100.
Right.
And I got, I got to put some gas in the car, so it was always just living paycheck to paycheck. But once you get enough money that you can like pay all your bills and then just look at some more money, you start thinking like, okay, I can invest it here, I can invest it here, I can invest it here, and then just start seeing the individual returns on each of those investments. But I don't know what I'm talking about. I knew my friends were investing way before me, and they doing great right now, so I don't want to just miss out entirely.
So that's sort of like today was our guest was going to be Daniel, the guy that runs the studio, and he was going to talk to us about money and how to make it and blah blah blah. And
But
what
he
you
was
gotta
like,
do
that's not making me no money.
Yeah,
Like,
that's right. So we were talking about like he obviously wants money, right? You want money in life. So do you want to get a job? Do you want to start a business? Do you want to he was asking about the work ethic. How does he develop the work ethic?
I think the conversation starts with what would you do differently if you were 17 years old? Financially, what would you do differently? Because that's really the advice that you should give him, right? Is like, with your perspective, what did you do when you were younger, and how would you have changed it, right? Like, what do you wish you would have done, which is what he probably should do, right? Start a bank account, by the way.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Get a bank account.
I think that generally it's more the knowledge in our house is that they won't open him a bank account until he's 18. The banks won't give him a bank account until
There's so many options now.
Yeah, there is.
There's so many
I
options.
had a bank account like 13.
That's
Yeah,
what I felt
me
like I
too.
did too.
Tom
I had
hasn't
one at
even
like
checked
15.
in on it. In
He's
the
like, I
last
heard
15
something
years.
one time.
No, I have
When you were
wife
3.
I have a wife who's usually pretty right and insists that that's the case. And the banks, we've asked them at my bank, I've been like,
It's like one of those
can we
farmers
just open
banks.
can he just have an account? No, it's like
All the money in the building?
Yeah.
It's like the First Citizens and the credit union are both like, no, he can't have one until he's 18.
Oh, God, I got a headache.
So
Well, you could definitely have one with parent signature
Yeah.
or some others, right? But now there's all these credit building cards online. That would be a great question if we had our guest today.
this is why I shouldn't be. That's why I need you to sort of be looking into money, not from me. I looked into it by reading about economies and being like, my thing is like, oh, it's greed based and greed is wrong. Like when it's. I come from a place where I have a conflict a little bit with
Me
money,
too.
and that I want money and I want to be able to pay my bills and to live comfortably and not have to go work to get. But
I have.
I don't want millions and millions of dollars. I don't know what I would do with it.
That's interesting that you say that. I have a theory, and I think it started in like I don't know when it started, 60s, 70s, let's say, as uber wealthy Republicans or people who wanted whatever, people who wanted the money started being like, oh, tell them that money is evil. You know what I mean? And then they really did, like all the fucking hippies, and they were just like, oh, money's evil, dude. And then they just started collecting it while we didn't want it.
Right.
And now, right now, you're like, oh, I don't want $1 million. Why?
Yeah,
that
why?
would be awesome. You know what I mean? But I feel very similar to you. Like I have a distrust and distaste for it, but it is like a thing that does improve your life. It's an interesting seed that someone else planted in our heads that we believe constantly.
There is a little bit to like you know how the Republican side or whatever of like you can't.
I shouldn't have said Republican.
Whatever you take away that whatever the economic thing is, like you take away a person's, if you're giving them a certain amount of money, you take away any of their incentive to work for more. Right? So that's sort of like, and then, so if I'm a billionaire and you start taxing me 90% once I get to $1 billion, then it's not worth it to me to do the work to get the rest. So I'm not going to care about that. And I'm going to stop it. It's going to hurt creativity. That's sort of, or not creativity. It hurts productivity and blah, 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 and creativeness of the next thing and blah, blah. That's sort of the argument.
It hurts your drive.
Right.
So you say,
I don't
understand that.
My point, what do you mean? You don't understand? It'd be like if you had $1 million, would you work again? Would you work again if you had $1 million? Would you just, all right, that's cool, I'm good.
$1 million really is not that much money.
I know.
Not anymore.
Shut the
Dr.
fuck up.
Evil.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck. Everybody shut the fuck up.
Right.
I have
That's a
1
shit
cent
ton-
in the
that's a
bank.
shit ton of money.
That's a lot of money.
Would you still be out there? Would you be out there working to get more?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
a lot
dude.
of money.
That's why people didn't show up today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't think I
way
would.
more than $1 million.
I don't think I would.
Yeah.
I think I'd
That's
be
why
like,
you don't have. That's why you don't have a crazy amount of money. You know what I mean? There are people who have a crazy amount of money, and that is the joy they get. Like that is their passion, is to chase more. I don't have that either, man. I don't give a fuck. Like I legitimately don't. I just don't care about money. But there are people who do. So the thing about a billionaire getting taxed at a certain rate where they stop working, that's silly. That's silly. Billionaires are just going to keep. They got $1 billion because they work to get $1 billion. They're going to work to get another $1 billion, regardless of how difficult it is.
Yeah.
right.
Do you know what I'm saying? I that's faulty logic, I think, isn't it?
It's pretty standard. I think it's a pretty standard complaint for taxing the wealthy. Is it removes their incentive to create more jobs?
Yeah, they seem to keep doing it.
Right. It seems to work out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wealthy people keep getting wealthy. I think that's
That's my
that feels like
problem with money.
misinformation.
I don't. You know, if I wanted to make money, I'd be like, Tom, invest in the stock market, do the stuff you're supposed to do every year, even if it's $2,000, put it in a whatever, IRA or whatever that thing is. You know, those kind of things. I would learn about money, you know, and how to invest. But like I said, every one of these books I've read about money, and I still don't understand it. Like I couldn't tell you what I would do with my $50,000 to turn it into more.
Are economists known for being super rich?
Not really, no.
I wouldn't read their books then. I
Yeah.
mean, just being like,
Yeah.
it's like well,
I don't care about being rich. I wanted to understand.
It's
the
like
way
the
it-
economics professor at UNCG. I'm like, he understands the theory of money, but like, he's a UNCG with us. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He's like, yeah, my car broke down. I'm like, that's why you was late. Like you understand all of money, but I don't know.
That's real. That's true. I'm him. I'm in a way, but without the job that pays me to tell people about it, or the knowledge.
Well, your job is, you do have a job to tell people what you think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been complaining about the Fed on stage for quite a while.
Yeah.
That economist working at UNCG is very similar to like a person who writes a book on minimalism. I just think that's always fucking hilarious to me. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, have less things, but you want me to buy your book.
Right.
Yeah.
Your book should be one page.
You know what I'm saying?
It should be one page of you fucked up.
The
You
page-
bought this book.
Yeah. Don't buy this book. Step one.
Put this book down.
Yeah. Yeah, it's silly.
Huh. So
You seen those minimalist houses?
Yeah.
Where, like everything folds up into the wall and the
Yeah.
floor. I'm like, that house costs like $200,000 for like no room.
Yeah.
I
You know
can't
what I'm
put
saying?
anything
I'm like,
anywhere.
bro, like this is not. It's a good concept. Tiny house.
It's like, oh, put something in the cabinet. I can't, man. The couch is in there. It's
Exactly.
like, you can't put anything in there.
Exactly. I'm like, if everybody could do this, you don't think we would have done it by now? Like,
Yeah.
who doesn't want a couch that folds into the ground? Like, that makes sense.
Yeah. Hey Arnold type couch comes out of the wall.
I agree with the tiny houses though. Like just the
Yeah.
real small. Like you are uncomfortable, but that's the price I'm paying to
I
have
could do
like
that, I think.
a $2 water bill.
I don't think you could.
You don't think I could?
I don't think you could.
Why?
Oh, skinny ass self could do it for sure.
It has nothing to do with the size of the person. How many cats you got?
2.
You got 2 cats, you got a wife. You're gonna live in a tiny house.
I said I could do it.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
say
yeah,
she.
yeah.
I didn't say
Yeah,
we
so
could do it.
it can't be done. Is what I mean. You know
What
what I
you do
mean?
is you get you a
It's not just you physically.
Yeah.
It's your whole life and your situation, living in a small space.
I
is
lived in a
weird thing.
motorhome for 3 years with my
Yeah,
wife.
and then you tapped out.
Right.
Yeah,
Because of me.
yeah. It's just. Do you think you could do it again?
I like how you feel that way. Like, you're like, my parents had a wonderful life that they enjoyed until me.
I wonder where he got that from.
Yeah.
He probably listened to your albums.
I'm very loving to my son. In life. No, it's funny. It's when you were really little. I remember. I was joking with your mom when I was changing you, and you were laughing no matter what I said. And I was like, it doesn't matter what voice you say is to the kid. It's like they'll giggle and be happy, and I'd be like, well, just remember, son, me and your mom had a great relationship until you came along. So if anything goes wrong from here, it's your fault. And you're just like, ah.
18 years later in therapy.
Yeah.
Owen, do you ever think about fighting your dad? Like when you guys get in an argument and you're just like, I will smack the shit out of you, old man. Do you ever?
With the rings on? With the rings?
Do you ever just think about just laying him the fuck out when he's like, you can't go out anymore?
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, we do like play fight a little bit. Like
Yeah.
I throw a jab or two at his arm.
You think you could
I
take
said
him
a
if you had to?
javelin.
If I like really had to,
Yeah.
I
If
don't
it come
know.
down to it.
I don't know.
Take his back, fucking naked
explained
joke.
to him, I explained to him the other day that he's stronger than me. He's obviously stronger
Yeah.
than me. He's one more built than me. He's like, but I have a thing
That
inside.
old man
rage.
strength is crazy.
I also have a thing inside of me that I have a rage and an anger that
Can't
comes
fight
out.
nobody with gray on them.
Yeah, really?
Don't fight nobody with
Yeah.
gray on. That's a bad move.
I
Yeah.
disagree.
I'll fight Seth all day. I'll never fight Trundy. Never fight Tom. I might fight Zoe if I had to.
Yeah.
The moment Zoe gets some gray,
You know
he
what-
off limits.
You know what's funny?
I'm telling you, bro. There's something about the gray
What's
niggas.
funny is you're
Gravy.
That's just respect. That's
you're 17 years old.
old gravy.
You're 17 years old, and for 17 years, your dad could beat the shit out of you. But there's only a few months left where your dad has an advantage. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yes.
In like 3 or 4 months, watch how his tone changes. I swear to God, watch how it changes. Because there will be a day for you, Tyler. Because it happened with me or my kids. You know what I mean?
I think he could take me now. But
yeah,
I,
but
he
you
just
have too
doesn't-
much rage.
But he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that.
He doesn't have the. I don't have the old man
The
strength.
killer instinct.
That's-
No,
that's
I
what
don't-
it is.
I
That's
think
what it is.
I think me at 30. I don't need to be old man. There's something. I have a thing
Yeah.
inside me that
Intent
there's a
to kill.
switch.
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah.
where and you don't have. I don't. You don't have. You have a.
Not
you're
yet.
Sweet.
Not yet. You know what I mean? 3-4 months.
He'll get the kill switch.
I kind of know
You,
I
watch-
can.
I
you
get the
start
kill
watching
switch.
your mouth, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know I can take a punch, or I could. I don't know that
Yeah.
I can.
When was the last time you took a punch?
It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
But it's.
It changes, bro. Like
Yeah.
when you were young, you could take a punch, but but now
Yeah.
you take a punch, dust comes out of your mouth. And then you start thinking about flowers and shit. You just want to go home, dude. You just want to go home. The next time you get punched will be the last time you ever get punched. You'll come in here wearing a necklace and talk about peace and love. You'll be the most like Gandhi you've ever been in your life the next time you get punched.
Right.
It's
yes.
just, yeah.
I'm gonna start fighting like Gandhi. Be like, I'm not gonna eat anything until you quit punching me. I'm getting hungry. You're scared.
When does he got to get out of your house, Tom? How long can he hang out?
until he's not welcome.
So 18th birthday?
No, he's welcome as long as But there's going to come a time where he doesn't want to live under my rules and my, you know what I mean. And so my rules our rules already bend and are flexible depending on his age or how he's sort of earned the respect or the, you know what I mean, whatever he's.
Mom is not going to let me leave at 18 though. I'm gonna still be in high school.
You're not gonna. Yes, you're not gonna. I don't want you to. I would rather you stay.
Well, obviously I'm not going to, but I'm saying if I want to.
I think it would be a dumb decision for you to
Yeah.
go get an apartment and pay $1,500
Yeah,
a month.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just that
To go
that
to
would
high
seem
school.
Dumb.
Yeah, that is dumb.
That's the worst life in the world.
Yeah.
You're paying money to go to high school. You're like, nigga, this is trash. I quit right now. I quit everything. That's the worst. That's the worst life I could think of.
Yes. No, I mean like even when you're done with high school, like what are you gonna do? Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather you.
Wait, is the baseball thing off the table? That's still happening though, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting lost.
Yeah.
Baseball in college.
I still play
The
baseball.
nigga's fine. Y'all doing way too much.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, it's all gonna
thin.
be fine.
He's white. I did not know about the baseball thing. That's the nail in the head. It's over for you. He's good. He will land on his feet some kind of way.
Yes.
It does not matter.
Well, he can lazy his way or party his way out of things. Yes.
All he got to do is find some rich girl. Boom, he in there. Everybody,
See,
everybody
this is-
eating good now. Everybody eating lobster for dinner. Lobster and
Teach your child
on
here
the
today
same
on
plate.
Thompson. What?
When I heard he didn't have a bank account, I was like, oh, he ain't shit. Anyway, find you a rich girl. Blah 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 blah. Boom, shoot the club
Nobody-
up. You are in there for the rest of your life.
Shoot
This is
the
how bad.
club
This
up.
is. This is.
Shoot the club up.
He talk about getting a woman pregnant. He
Shoot
said,
that
shoot the
club
club up.
up.
This is a dangerous conversation.
Akimbo style.
Okay.
Spray and
Can't be
pray.
around JD.
Spray your pray, hit fire all day.
No. Find people you love and trust and stick and keep them close.
But also shoot the club up.
Shoot, yeah.
Listen, what they're saying is good if what I'm saying don't happen. If you find some rich ass girl and she's like, I think you are so attractive, shoot that club up. And
You just said your friend said don't have kids.
that's what my friend said. He don't know that nigga. I'm telling you, bro, his life could be fine. Y'all talk about saving up money and traveling the country. No, he's handsome. He plays baseball. He's in college.
He's right.
He got a low body fat. Shoot the club up. Shoot the club up. Shoot it up.
What does that mean?
Get her pregnant.
No,
Get her
wait!
pregnant.
You're just now figuring it out.
You are off the show.
Nah,
Shooting the club up.
Shoot the club up.
You thought he meant shooting with a gun?
No. I knew. I didn't know what it meant.
Oh, this is the whitest
I didn't
moment.
know what it meant.
I didn't know what it meant, but I knew it didn't mean to shoot a
I knew it
club
didn't mean
up.
to shoot the
He
club
was
up.
just going along with it until he found out.
Don't do that. Don't shoot the club up.
That's bad
Don't
advice.
I would rather you shoot the club up. Not kidding.
Oh, and you meet some girl, she's like, my dad invented tape. And this bitch worth $8 trillion. Bro, you do what I just told you to do, man. If you don't do it, the next dude who ain't shit, just look a little bit like you, cause she heartbroken, gonna shoot the club up, and that nigga good rest of his life. He just in Bahamas for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Stay at home, nothing, because he got maids. Bruh.
Maids.
No, listen to me. Listen to me.
Do not listen to
Listen
him.
to me.
that does.
If you find a girl with $8 trillion, not gonna get her pregnant?
8 trillion?
I would do it right now with the girl I'm with right now and be like, I did it for us. I'm like, Sierra, I had to. Now we all good.
Your whole world is made of cartoons.
I'll be like, Sierra, I know you.
Nah.
Sierra, I know you mad right now. She worth $8 trillion. We're all good. We're all good.
Yeah.
You ain't never gonna meet nobody worth $8
You
trillion.
can't tell me that. You can't tell me that.
How many times you met somebody worth $1 billion, JD?
Not yet. It's all yet.
It's in college, dude. You
I
go-
never
you go
thought
to
I'd
big
meet
schools.
I met some millionaires. Didn't think that would happen. I met the mayor. Didn't think that would happen. Who knows?
Yeah, you go to big schools.
I met
the
Tom
sorority
Simmons.
Girls.
I
Yeah.
try to keep working on having character. Those things are more important than money in the long run. They're gonna seriously. No, you say no to that. You say
That's
shoot
not
the
a
club
good
up.
bit.
I'm saying for my scenario, I know I'm right. I just know I am. I know I am.
JD works too many bits.
That is something I thought of
You gonna work
just now.
You gonna work a bit until you ruin a young kid's life. You know what I mean?
There's no way his
wait, I
life
don't
be
think-
ruined if he has that $8 trillion baby.
Okay, if
Yeah,
you have an
That's the
eight,
Clint
Yeah.
Eastwood
If
you
scene.
have-
Okay, let's make it real. Let's make
I'm
it
with you.
realistic.
If you have an $8 trillion baby, go with his plan. Okay.
A $1 trillion baby.
Okay. Even a trillion.
Any
dollar baby.
trillions.
Well, once we get underneath like 7 mil, it's not worth it.
Yeah, $7 million not worth it. I'm saying if her dad has a net worth of over $1 billion, it is worth it.
There we
It's
go.
not-
There we go.
There
we go.
$1 billion. Do you know how much
make
$1 billion?
That's a lot. Tommy, you would be good. Like, you would be fine.
Yeah, nah. I would buy you.
disappoints
Like, I don't
me.
understand.
It disappoints me as your father to even hear you say that.
Yeah,
In theory-
you would be doing so well.
That's like the beginning of like a lot of Shakespeare
I wouldn't
plays.
be.
I'm pretty
Y'all
sure.
be-
Oh, I
y'all-
did it
y'all
for
would
money,
be-
and then like there's heads on
For
plates.
the
people
grandkids'
are
birthday,
eating
y'all on
pie,
some yacht, drinking mimosas.
Didn't I tell you I don't want that? I want.
It's not yours. You just there.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
It's her dad's boat.
Then I got to be nice to him.
And then when
That's gonna be rough for a little bit, but you get over it.
When my father-in-law dies, guess who gets the money?
Well, if he have any sons, he might give the money.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so shallow.
It is, but you know, it's what we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yep. It's an easy way. It's like the
I'm
cheat
just
code.
saying it's an
the
option.
cheat code.
It's an option.
It's not an option.
It is an option.
You know how many better looking dudes there
And
are than him?
But I'm saying if
don't
he
matter.
if it don't matter if she
doesn't
likes
matter.
him over
Yeah.
all the other dudes,
But
he
she's-
got to
But
go for that
a
moment.
girl
Yeah.
that you want to spend the rest of your life with like that, or even some of your life with like that, you want her to be someone that has character. Like, you know how shallow, like that?
Benjamin's got character.
Who's Benjamin?
Frank,
Money?
Money, yeah.
Again with the
He
white.
said, "Who's Benjamin?"
Benjamin doesn't have character. Benjamin has no character.
You know how they always say we need like 5 years work experience or a degree or something like that? It's like character or money.
Yeah.
Like you can get by with either one.
Yeah.
You have to choose between character or money.
If I had to choose,
No, you don't have to choose.
No, I'm saying.
if I had to choose,
In theory, yes.
Oh.
character.
Okay.
If I had to choose,
You're going the other way?
How much money?
Oh,
I like him a lot
No, dude.
Nah, that's
because
that's,
he
gets
could
to ask questions. He can ask
could-
questions.
Yeah.
He could get with that girl now and then find true love later. He's young enough to do that.
yeah. Don't let your wife stop you from finding your true love.
So you're going to get.
He could literally secure all that money before 25.
I'm
and then
laughing
they
because
could,
I'm also proud of that.
and then they could both find true love later in life. He could be with the love of his life by 30 with stock in a really
It's weird
expensive
how
baby.
disappointed I am that you chose that over character.
I'm so proud of him. I just met him.
JD's a proud
Crazy,
papa.
Yeah.
crazy proud of him right now.
All right. Do we need some sort of ending? Do you need some sort of.
Why start now?
Huh?
Why start
How
now?
have the shows been ending?
you say thank you. The last one it sounded sad. You were just like, all right, thanks for watching.
That's sort of how my shows end too. All my career, I can't figure out how to end with
What's
the high
the
note
good close?
because I get like
It is
not that the
difficult.
jokes will be fine, and then it's like there's a disappointment to like, all right, see you later.
Closes are hard.
We're just gonna.
Yeah.
We're just
to
gonna
be like, oh god damn it, I can't believe that this was a fucking episode, and not just an episode, it's my life, and
Yeah.
and you have ruined it. While making me laugh, which goes against everything that I believe in.
All I did was say I
God
did.
Damn it, I hate my show.
I love it. Opportunity presents to shoot the club up.
That kid came from me.
I wanna fuck bad bitches all day.
That kid
That's all I
came
want to
from
do. Fuck math, fuck science, fuck history,
Benjamin.
fuck English. I don't care about prepositions. I don't care about
Benjamin.
PE. I'm bad bitches. That's all I care. But he can't say that. So you gotta go, engineering. I might be Iron Man one day. No, he don't give a fuck. He's being honest with you.
Don't let your wife stop you from finding your true love.